welcome back. It's Thalia B, and thank you for tuning into the Practical Partner. So I have a question for you. Have you ever been talking to someone and they relay their story to you, and maybe it's a conflict situation, so you guys are trying to have an adult conversation, and they're telling you their feelings, and you're sitting there and you're like, oh, okay, and you're listening attentively, or really you're hearing attentively, but in your mind you're thinking of all of the things that you're going to say once they stop talking, because clearly they missed the point that you were trying to prove, or they misread the entire situation and you just need to clear it up. So that is what I want to talk about today. Actually, I want to talk about the opposite. So what I want to talk about today is active listening. So what is active listening? Active listening is listening to someone with the intent and purpose of understanding their side, and also letting them know that you understand their side. It's not really to get a point across. Active listening is something that I had to learn how to do. I mean, I really had to think about it, depending on who it was that I was talking to. Is it important for me to win this conversation, or is it important for me to win this person? And I think that is what you have to ask yourself. Whoever it is that you're talking to, is it important to win the conversation and perhaps lose them in the process? Or is it more important to win that person? And also too, is it that bad to put yourself in the shoes of another person? Surely not. Surely it's not. How can we become better active listeners? So one thing that you can do is, while that person is sharing their heart, think about what they are saying. Take a moment, just pause. Think about what they're saying. Why is this person telling me this? Look for bodily cues. So any type of like physical cues, nonverbal cues, look for that. Is what they're telling me difficult to tell me? Is it making them upset as they tell me? Why is it making them upset? The other thing is listen, not hear, listen. Hearing has to do with sound. You hear a sound. Listening has to do with locating where that sound is coming from, understanding that sound. So they're two different things, similar but different things. And what you want to do is not just hear the person, you want to listen to them. And the way that you can listen to them and to make sure that you actually are processing the information that they're telling you correctly is you can repeat back to them what it is that they said. So for instance, if someone came to you and said, hey, baby, I really didn't appreciate the way that you said that, and this is the reason why, because I feel like it hurt me, blah, 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 it was your tone. You can say, okay, so what you're saying is that you don't really appreciate what I said to you, not because it wasn't true, but because it wasn't in a receiving tone for you. It sounded like I was angry. So instead of you being able to receive that information, you got angry based off of my emotions. Is that what you mean? And then that person can then say, yes, that's what I mean. Like, you get it. A lot of times people that are communicating with you, it's not always that they're trying to prove a point, it's that they want you to understand them. If there's one thing that I've learned, is that people feel like they're just misunderstood all the time. I know I felt misunderstood before, and it's like, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Maybe I didn't pick the right words, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. So instead of coming up with your own conclusions of what it is that you think somebody said, how about you just rephrase it and rehash it? You say it to them. Is this what you're trying to tell me? And then you can also just say, okay, I don't want to miss what it is that you're telling me, because I know it's important to you, and I know you want to get this off your chest, and it's something that you want me to hear. So help me make the connection. Help me connect the dot. Like, what is the main purpose of this? Because some people use a lot of words when they speak, but they may not actually get to the main point of what it is that they want to say. And you can help guide them, especially for those who don't like a lot of words. You can help guide them to what is the main point, and what should I take away, and what should I work on that maybe is offending you, or what should I work on that you just want me to work on? Or what is it that I can do to better assist you in this moment? I am here for you. I'm listening to you. I want to understand. I mean, what greater appreciation when it is that you're talking to someone and they're giving you direct eye contact, and it's maybe you're sharing something very vulnerable about yourself and they're giving you direct eye contact and they're really listening and they're really trying to understand it from your perspective. How great is that? It's horrible to try to talk to someone, share something vulnerable with them, and they're on their phone or they're kind of rolling their eyes and it's just like, you done yet? I already spoke to you about this and then we can talk about this some more, but are you done yet? Are you done yet? No, nobody wants to talk to somebody like that. So you should practice active listening skills, because you know what? Conflict is gonna come up, because when there are two people involved, there's usually two different ways of thinking about something, and there's always gonna be a conflict situation. And this is a way that you can better communicate by first better listening. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know, have you been practicing active listening skills, or have you been failing in this area and this is something that you need to do more research on? See you next time on The Practical Partner.